Wow, so many ways, too many ways to count and articulate. I mentioned this earlier in our conversation that I came up with that AI and HCM and payroll model, where hundreds of use cases were looked at, and they kind of fell neatly into five categories of use cases: personalize, predict, prescribe, understand, and curate. So let me highlight what I think are some really high impact, high value use cases, really enabled through AI. Spotting patterns, spotting trends, and even at a more subtle level. And I use this phrase, make the invisible visible. You cannot spot a pattern or a trend if it's largely invisible. So then how do you spot it? By looking at cues and signals. And AI now in the last year or two has evolved to the point where organizations can look at cues and signals, AI will put together patterns and trends, whether it be challenges, risks, or the other side of the coin, opportunities. And AI can prescribe what's the best practice here in this situation. We have people that worked overtime every year, this time of year, all of a sudden they're not working overtime and we're missing deadlines. What is going on? What are the cues? What are the signals? What does AI prescribe that we do about it? So spotting the patterns and trends, knowing the best practices, and communicating with employees as your major stakeholder in a very transparent way, letting them know, in the next 90 days, you're going to have some compliance related changes that could affect your paycheck. And the other high impact, high value use case from applying AI and bringing to bear some of the magical qualities and capabilities in the realm of AI and HCM and payroll is being much more effective in communicating to employees. This is in the realm of the employee experience and providing a superior employee experience. Why do you want to do that? Well, because you're going to attract and retain the industry's best talent if you provide a superior employee experience. And one of the key dependencies in order to achieve that and be an employer of choice is how to communicate well as an organization with your employee population. For example, in the realm of payroll, let employees know, hey, in the next 60 to 90 days, these are the changes that are coming down in the payroll compliance realm, and these may affect you if you're in these locales, if you're in these countries, etc. So AI is going out, basically, scrubbing the internet for anything that relates to regulatory changes. It could be earnings, taxes, deductions, benefits, compensation practices, etc. So AI is scouring and scrubbing the internet and bringing it back to you and saying, you better communicate this to your employees, because nobody wants to look at their paycheck and go, what is going on here? As a matter of fact, it reminds me, just quickly, a quick anecdote. Again, I started my career in payroll, not necessarily by choice, but the head of HR wanted the head of HR tech to spend time operationally in each area, including payroll. And part of my interview process when I was hiring payroll associates was, think about the last time you got paid and something was on your paycheck, you thought it was wrong, or you just didn't understand it. Think about how you felt. That feeling, if you could keep it close to you, that's what we're trying to avoid in our organization, because that's the best way to retain our best people, to attract new people that are great in the market, is avoid that situation that you experienced that you probably won't forget anytime soon.